Hello, and welcome to a new stream. Hello, welcome. Today we are live streaming a children's book that I'm working on. Today I'll be mainly working on background. Let me know if you hear me well. Let's see. Welcome. All right, and we're live. Okay, let's make sure that everything is working. All right. Let's see how things sound over here. I think for the first time, well, maybe second time, I'm making a live and I'm not using the headphones to hear the music because I mainly stream at night and today I'm streaming at daytime finally. For me, still daytime's 3 o'clock over here, almost 4 o'clock, but it may be 7 or 6 wherever you are or later. Let's see. And just download a whole bunch of music from YouTube, lo-fi music. I think this is considered lo-fi. Let me see if I can hear it. Oh, wait. Let's see. You hear the music, but not that much. So let's recap. There we go. Okay. Now the music will be on. Let me just okay. And that's pretty loud. Let's bring it. Bring it down halfway. Let's see how it is now. Maybe a little louder. It just takes a little bit of time. Hello, welcome. Okay, that should be good. All right. So, like I said, today I am working on the children's book, and I will be working on background mainly and cleaning up some of the sketchiness. Background is something that I'm not the best at. But I'm willing to put myself out there in my struggles as well. Let's see. Welcome, German, AMF, Mystic. Welcome. Okay. One last look at things. Oops, is this not working? Okay, yep. Okay, let me take off the headphones. Alright, so the reference on the left is the image on the left is my reference, and it is AI generated. been creating my reference images to get a sense, and the client has also sent me some good reference images. I'm not mad at them. You know, they work well as a tool, and that's what we're going to continue to use them for. Just want to capture certain things. You do save a lot of time using this kind of tool when looking for a good reference. And yeah, drawing backgrounds, like I said, it's not my forte. But backgrounds will get drawn and they will be made, so we have to do them. Alright, let's group all these images. With a trim. Oops. Okay. Get that one out of there. Let's separate skits. Alright. Move that one. Move number 2. And what's that? That's what I got for now. Okay. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Nothing too exciting today for me to share in the sense of, other than been working a lot on the streaming thing. Let's fix this. Actually, let's cut it out and bring it to the foreground. I'm working out a lot. As a handyman, I work also. Been busy, and then coming home and working on art. Pretty fun. Like I said, it's exhausting at times, but it is rewarding at the end of the day. So I get to do things that I like. Get to work on things, helping people digitally and physically. Cut that out and put it in the foreground as well. And yeah, so the one of the reasons why I don't enjoy making backgrounds too much is because this is my ignorant opinion, it's like it doesn't have characteristic, it doesn't have personality. So it is my my duty to add characteristics and personality to backgrounds, to landmarks, and make it feel alive. So that is my spicy welcome. Paul Farmer, welcome. Let's see. And I'm still deciding how I want this to have the final look that the background would have. So still under development. The idea, like I have a sense of what I want the characters to look like, but in terms of the background, I'm still finding that out myself. And if you're first time passing by, welcome. My stream usually consists of making sketches, 15-minute sketches, but because I'm working and I was like, oh, you know what, I think it'll be cool to stream what I'm working on. This is a book by a client in Spain, and it's called The Upside Down Umbrella. And yeah, check it out. Link on the bio. Link on the bio of my YouTube video. And it's a story about a little girl and her parents. Well, in the rain, actually. Yeah. This is a GoFundMe she's been crowdfunding for. If you feel like you want to support some project that's in the upcoming, it's in the making, feel free to check out the link and yeah, find out more about the information, the story, and feel free to support. And yeah, my live stream consists of drawing a lot of anime characters for now. In May, I may change it to more Marvel, DC. But so far, it's been a lot of Dragon Ball Z drawings, a lot of Dragon Ball drawings. It's been pretty fun. I've challenged myself to draw 15-minute sketches and seeing how far I can take them. And then I take challenges from the audience when they challenge me to draw any character, but only for 10 minutes. The audience gets a little bit less time than for their sketches. And again, it's been pretty fun. Hey, thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. Crafts and create. All right. So, like I said, I'm not the best at drawing these backgrounds, but I wanted to get out of my comfort zone and share a little bit of my struggles making a children's book. Oh, nice. You do art too? Very cool, very cool. What kind of art do you do? What kind of craft is your passion? For some reason, these chats take a long time to. Okay, let's see. I have this open. I have that open. Let's see if it pops up now. I've been like playing around with the chats and my OBS to see if I can see everything in one place, but so far they're not working too well. So. Bear with me. Drawing and painting and DIYs. Very nice. What kind of paintings are your favorite? Okay. Ocean. Oh, nice. Yeah, I have a hard time doing all this stuff, right? So, hey Mochi, welcome. Thank you for the likes. The hardest time I have. Oh, nice. I'll check out your page in a little bit. Let me just click right here. See if I can. Yeah, real quick. Nice. But yeah, I struggle painting backgrounds, so I need to get better at them. Because I want to keep making children's books. I want to make comic books, and can't make it if I don't know how to draw backgrounds. Put it down. This chat. Okay, that one's working. The hardest part about making backgrounds for me is making sure it looks clean, because I can just mess around with certain things, then leaving all these lines. Let's see. So far we have a puddle, and let's put the puddle on top, the line on top. So this is what it would look like, right? If I just take it out. So I need to make sure to clean it up a bit more. Let's see. Where are these texts? Uh, so the chat is showing up over here. Okay, tablet or computer for drawing. So for me, I'm using a tablet for the past year or so, and the tablet has been great because I can take it anywhere. If I want to draw outside, I can just draw outside. If I want to stand and draw, I can draw. For streaming though, I bought a computer recently, so I ended up needing a computer. But if it's just for drawing, I'll say a tablet may be better, only because you could do a lot of the things on the tablet that you could do on the computer on the tablet, not the other way around. And that's a big maybe, but yeah, so far for me, I haven't drawn in a computer, even though I have this is a tablet screen. Actually, it's a Huion tablet. I haven't used it since I bought it. I just use it as a screen because I didn't want to have a monitor, like having all the things for the monitor, because my computer is this tiny thing. It's the Apple Mac Mini. No wait, the Apple, what is it called? I forgot. Mac Mini, yeah, it is Mac Mini. Okay. And it's pretty powerful. It's pretty small. I'm a nomad, so I travel a lot. I live in the road, you could say, and I needed something light to carry everywhere I go, and that has been my best option. I used to have an iMac, and carrying that thing, I took it to another country, and that was the wildest thing I've ever did. Like a whole computer, just a whole suitcase, just for the computer. I was like, nope, that's not happening again, and I need to continue making art. So I ended up getting everything small. And as you can see, this is a night table. My desk right now is a night table, and I can put everything. It looks a little messy with the cables over here and stuff, but I always need to find a new way to reorganize. But yeah, everything is on a little night table. I have my hard drives are right under the iPad. And I have the fan on. This is what is this called? A fan with two fans. This is like a laptop cooling system that I put the two hard drives in. I need to get one for the computer because it does heat up a lot. I'm always like rendering videos or transferring a bunch of files. I'm like, yeah, transferring a bunch of files right now. So it's always cooking, and that thing is hot. But yeah, it's I gotta make it work regardless of my situation. Hi, Deva. Oh, you're drawing. Oh, let me see. Can I put it on the video?
Of course.
Oh, let me see. My daughter just came in with her drawings. She's drawing. We're both drawing, right? And we're all streaming. Like, oh, I see like a face right here, and we have a. What is that? Oh, that's a house. It's like a mushroom house.
Yeah.
Oh, like a fairy house.
Yeah, that's a fairy house.
Oh, nice. And this is like a bear.
Yeah. No, that's a koala.
Oh, it's a koala bear. Okay, it's sort of a koala bear. sort of a bear. I'm gonna put it on the. I can see. Oh, cooking over here. Let's see. Yeah, if I can put it here on this. Oh, yeah, it's fading around. Very nice. Oh, you see it?
Yes.
Here you go. Very nice.
This is my
Someone said good job on the video. Someone on the video said good job.
Me?
Yeah, that you did a good job.
You mean my friends?
Yeah.
That's,
Their friends.
yeah, those are my friends. I hear them in my head.
Oh, you hear them in your heart. Very nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get back to work. Okay. Thank you for sharing. Can you close the door, baby? Thank you. Bye-bye. So we're all working over here. All of us are creating something. That's pretty fun to see how quick. My daughter is 3 years old. And it's awesome to see how quick she's able to identify herself as an artist and make things. Be proud of her work. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, so when making these backgrounds, again, I feel like I'm just pulling teeth because unless I do something drastic, nothing takes shape. So now it's time to do something drastic. Thank you. Alright, now let's see if we can add a little bit of shadow. Shadow over here. When you're adding the girl, so the girl is there already. I have I just hit them. This is one good thing about doing digital art, right? So I have the crowd here. So I have the girl and the people in the background having fun. That's again the benefit of doing digital art is that you can do things by layers. So everything being separated is a perk, right? A cheat. But yeah, man, it's a process, right? But I do want to make sure that everything feels cohesive. So once you have everything so separated, now you want it to all work together. Yeah, so I could draw and nothing gets messed up, right? That's again the beauty of digital art. I've been sketching around here and there, but I haven't really done any physical paintings in a long time. I did like watercolor here and there. I paint with my daughter sometimes, but I haven't done like an acrylic painting and an oil painting in a very, 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 very long time. And I know how challenging that could be. All right, let's move it up over here. Let's add some shadow. Again, it's funny because even though this is digital, there's a lot of fears that I go through, like, oh my god, this is gonna get messed up. But all I can just put it on a separate layer and hide it, but it's still like a little nerve-wracking to add certain things to it. And I am a bit of an overthinker, and that's one of my struggles, like making something expand, I guess, by adding something funky or something fun. But I'm pushing myself little by little. Like the left is small and the one is bigger. Yeah. So this is more of a square, and then this is more of a landscape. So I'm stretching it out. I want to make sure it still carries like a similar essence. Yeah. Yeah, separating all these layers. It's exactly. It's different, but vibes, vibes. So yeah, yeah. So like I said in the beginning, I use my client sent me some generated art, some AI art, and it's okay because I think it's pretty cool that we can grab some of these things that are a little bit dull sometimes and use them as references. Sometimes I'll use pictures of myself, pictures of my daughter for references, but sometimes I want to capture a whole scene and it's hard to see it all in one place, right? You know, it looks yeah, so you can tell, like, also, like, if you see the leg here of this character, you can feel how it's like sideways. So you will find a lot of like little mistakes here and there. But I will always say, like, AI is not going anywhere, so might as well learn how to use it as a tool and not like let it, you know, kill us or take us out of a job or take us out of creating. Yeah. By the way, guys, if you want to see the full image, I am streaming on YouTube as well. Feel free to subscribe to my channel, as I'm streaming, usually stream very late at night, but I want to change that little by little. But yeah, feel free to subscribe to my channel to support me in this journey of creating. See, a lot of AI artists get mad when we redraw those pictures and say we're cheating. You know, anything is inspiration. Anything could be used as inspiration. But I'm like, if it when their art is literally entirely stolen. Yeah, it's very interesting, the conversation on AI. I am working on a video right now that I want to do. I do want to talk about a little bit about that, but I also feel like there was a moment where everyone was doing creating sort of like this mixture of art, like crossing characters, like if Goku was from One Piece, in the One Piece style, or Goku in Disney style. So those things were prompts that were made, and I feel like they sort of cheated us in a way, you know. But at the end of the day, they cheated. Well, let me finish my thought. They were sort of like made us make these things so that they can reuse it and store this information. I don't know who started those prompts, but I think it was very genius, and I mean, it's pretty fun also to make it. So not to say that we shouldn't be changing styles of characters, but when a trend is going around, I'm sometimes cautious to see who makes it, why did they make it, and what's the point of it. But I feel like when they did the genre changing or style swapping, I think it was they pulled a fast one on all of us, you know. But nevertheless, I enjoyed a lot of the creations, and I thought it was genius. And I said, artists still doing it, and I appreciate those things being done. Just didn't appreciate the reason behind the scheme of creating, well, pretty much stealing the art of artists and making it into a prompt. Yeah, I don't know, AI artists, unless you do something after you create the AR, I don't think that's considered artists. I think that's like somebody that has a vision or somebody that has an idea. I don't know, it's hard to say if they are really artists, because an artist is somebody that makes things, puts in time and effort into something. AI, you can pretty much just spend a million years and sometimes you get the same result, or then there are hacks of how to be a good prompter and things like that. But yeah, I think, like I said, it's not going anywhere, so might as well learn how to make the best of it. And there was a video recently made by a 3D artist. So he has an interesting take. I don't know if I agree with everything that he says. But he has an interesting take on AI and how he's been using it to recreate moments in his life, animating certain things. I think it's a great tester, right? Like a great way to start something. But I don't think it should be the published artwork, you know? Just like if I were to grab a bunch of things in Photoshop, put them together and make that my vision, but then share it as my art. Like I am the artist. I maybe a collage artist, but yeah, I still think that it takes a little bit more of an effort to call yourself an artist. Okay, let's see. Light source coming from the left to the right. And there's no denying, like everyone knows what AI art looks like. So even if you want to claim it as your own, people would know. Some contrast over here. Let's clean up these mountains over here. Just created a mask. I'm using it again. Let's go back to using watercolor. Hey Jack, thank you for the likes. Yeah, my forte is drawing characters. So this is very out of my element. But yeah, I gotta get better at it. I gotta learn how to enjoy it and learn how to make personalities. Bring out personalities in these backgrounds. Sort of like painting, and I haven't painted also, like I was saying, in a long time. But it's very nice to get back into it. So we'll get lost in the sauce. Something that my painter teacher would tell me is like, what makes a good painting stand out is when you create the contrast between the two things, right? Like the things in front, the things in the back. Yeah, I'm still debating whether I should leave some of the line art in, take them out, but that'll be up to the client at the end of the day. Let's see what she thinks. Maybe I can lower it, because again, it's still a children's book illustration. Wanted to still keep the essence of children's book. All right, let's see. Okay, maybe I could just add this over here. Let's erase this away. But my favorite stage of drawing is the sketch. You can just try everything and see how it would work, and if it doesn't work, you can erase. But when you start getting serious, you're like, uh-oh, time to settle down. But yeah, we'll see how things develop. The month of May, I will be doing a lot of Marvel stuff, Marvel art, Marvel characters, and I have been doing like 15-minute sketches, and just sketches, making sketches. But recently, I'm finishing up the sketches that I did in the past, and so pretty quick. Show you guys. This is what I'm working on right now. This is the two I finished. I'm still editing the video for this one. Should be up soon. And now I'm working on the Broly. And the Broly, it's all I finished it already, but I had to change the line art. So this was the line art that I had. hello. Check. Okay. How do you guys feel about Instagram nowadays? Does it still do it for you? Are you sharing your art on Instagram? How is it been treating you? Alright. Let's zoom in over here. Oh yeah, I did say I was gonna add a ribbon. Let's turn off this layer. This is the foreground layer. Let's see, 1, 2. Let's add some bushes. For me, there's something funny that whenever I use texture brushes, right now I'm using a watercolor brush. I don't really get the concept because I ended up sometimes just covering everything as if I'm just using a bold brush. Yeah, I should spend more time using these texturized brushes just because there should be a reason for them, right? Like, don't cover everything, just like leave some space. Alright, let's find out more details here on the background. This is feeling like a pencil. It's looking cool. It's not so dark. It looks like a mixed media painting. Start the second layer of mountains, pretty much the back mountains. Yeah. What is that? Oh, okay, you can throw it out. Yeah. I don't need it. Huh? You want me to throw it out? Your hair looks so nice. Okay. I'm working on the book for Symone.
What's that?
Remember Sage?
That's name Sage? Yeah, look, there's some Sage.
Okay. You love looking for some sage? What time we gotta go? Okay. Alright. So one time I would be drawing with the markers, and I was like super confident at making backgrounds once upon a time, but it was only because it was black and white. Right after that, my confidence level went right back down. Okay. Yeah. Huh? I'm going. Okay. So these little stabs of art will give the painting more detail, make it more substance, give it more substance. Okay, let's see. Still deciding whether I should do the painting without shadow layer. Should I add a shadow layer? I feel like I want to add like a city over there in the back. It's like little houses here and there. Actually, let's see if I can just copy or stretch. There we go. Let's duplicate. There. Then we can squeeze it together and blend it. Let's see some. For some reason I can never tell when my keyboard dies or whatnot. Thank you to those who joined and those who passed by. Appreciate your time, passing through and saying hello. So all my references. Oh, let's see. I think I have another one over here. like this. Just didn't want to have faces in there. Start with this one. So this is going to be a shorter stream than I usually do, almost an hour. I'm pretty happy. Let me just make sure that I finish the tree. So one thing about streaming is like if you don't have a goal in mind in streaming, everything just feels like you're just rambling and going in circles, which I do sometimes. But yeah, the goal was to finish the background for page 1, and I'm not nearly there, but let's see. I'm pretty happy with my new track list. Really enjoying this. The other ones were a little bit too mellow. This one gives them a little bit more energy. I think the clouds should be a little bit more grayish. We can change that a little bit. Let's work a little bit on this tree in the foreground. So let's name this foreground. So someone asked earlier, what would I rather, tablet or a computer? And this is one of the benefits of having a tablet is when you're writing, right? Let me see, foreground. It just, I mean, there's probably a way to have that on the computer, but you know, you can just do that. Boom, and that works. What are these? Oh, the studio mode. Okay. Yeah. Now let's work on this tree. There's another tree. I think there's another tree. What's that? Or is that on the last one? Okay. It could be the same. Similar energy. Then I have to add some more clouds over here. Thank you for the follow, those who follow today. Appreciate it. Let's go back. Alright, let's see. Almost. Alright, let's go with this one. That's what this looks like. I'm doing a background. A background in a book. Okay, I think I can delete this for a book, Eva. You know, like the books that you read? The picture books?
Oh!
You want to see? Well, you could take a look right there. See?
Are you doing?
Huh?
Are you doing?
Let me see if I can pop. Come see. Look. That's how it looks.
water?
Which one?
That. This one.
Yeah.
After that.
Alright, let's do this tree. Maybe I close the door. I just wanted to show you that because Mama's very loud. Alright. A little bush over here. See how I color this, or paint this. Create a little bit of contrast again. This is one of the quickest ways to create contrast. Making like a layer of darker colors and then adding a layer of lighter colors on top. Alright, then grab from here. This is what how the painters would paint. From dark to light. Sometimes they do from light to dark. That's a little bit harder. Okay. I feel like this brush is super light. So I have a hard time making good strokes in it. It looks like a mess. There we go. Let's move on to this tree. It's a good brush for texture, but not for coloring. So let's go with the softer brush. Okay. take out some of these extra lines. And let's go back to adding add a flower over here. Okay. Take those things. Creating a little bit of contrast between the pencil and the paint will be my the perfect balance. Let's go back to coloring. There we go. So the random shapes I enjoy very much. When everything's too cohesive, it just gets boring. Let's add some of this texture on this tree. Let's make it darker. And I'm using the dry ink brush. Create some of this contrast. Later on, I'll probably add another shadow layer, but so far I'm just doing random flashes of doodles of paint here. And let's see if I can do a lighter layer. Wait, so hey. There we go, that's starting to look like a little bush. So another thing, there's this AI conversation thing just came back to mind. There's this whole energy around it that like you have to fit it, so it's very political at the same time. So I'll say there's a lot of fears that people are putting into it and a lot of shaming, and I think it's fair, you know, that people have different opinions. But I also feel like this same energy that we're giving to artists at one point when they're using digital. So I'm saying, like, yes, it's horrible how it's being done, and hopefully they find a way to reward the artists whose art was stolen. Because this is just the beginning. You know, this thing is gonna keep going and going and going. So might as well know about it, learn about it, and not get bumped out, right? But never stop creating, you know, never stop learning for you. That has become my motto for a long time. Never stop learning for you, because when you learn, you can teach others. And this is part of the art world, so that looks pretty good. So let's be patient with the process of this thing. At one point, musicians were being when the music industry changed, musicians were not making money because they didn't know what streaming was. Streaming and all these download stuff was crazy, and then they figured it out. So I do have a lot of faith and patience, you know, to make sure that everything will be figured out. Hey Uriel, welcome. Today I'm doing something a little different. I'm creating a children's book, as you can see, and talking a little bit about AI, because I am using an AI generated image. It sucks, but this is the reference that works for me right now. Yeah. Using things as tools is maybe an scapegoat, but this thing still exists. Now let's go back down here. Okay, that's feeling better. I think that was the contrast that I needed. Needed to find like a harder brush. Can I take a drawing request? So right now I'm not taking requests because I'm working on this, and I'm almost ending the live, by the way. But when I might be live later again tonight. You may put a request, yes. And again, I appreciate your SpongeBob. That was fun. That was really fun to draw, man. And yeah. So tonight I'll be working on most likely I will do a live, depending on how late I come home. But yeah, once I'm live tonight, you see me live, feel free to come in and put your request. Thank you for the likes, appreciate it. Okay, and again, I'm doing something out of my comfort zone. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say it, but yeah. Let's go back to our dry brush. Let's bring this brush up actually, so I don't have to go so far down. Bring it up, under dry brush. There. Alright, let's see. This is a little bit of ambient lighting over here. That would be better with the watercolor brush. This is a good brush for making clouds and things like that. And this brush, I haven't customized it at all. This is just how it comes. The only customization I've done is just setting up these eyes on the side. Really happy how the tree came out. Forgot to add the flowers. Add this one over here. Draw fusion of Eduardo and Whit from Foster Home Imaginary Friends. So like I said, right now I'm not taking any requests because the live is almost over. But later on tonight, come in and you can request it again. Yeah, only because I just want to focus a little bit more on this, and I should be finished. Let's see. And then erase, delete. Actually, let's just clear it. Okay. See how the characters fit in here now. Okay, get in there. Gotta make this water a little bit more live. See what puddle works better. Okay. Erase some of this extra mess. All right, so let's leave the stream up to here now. Wish I could have it before and after. How can I have that? Oh, maybe I can just have it here. Let's see. I gotta see the time lapse. I guess this was, let's see. This is the before and after. Not a whole lot of changes. Before and after. Not too bad. Alright, thank you to those who joined in to watch, gave some likes, gave your time. Thank you for those passing by. Appreciate. I can't do the requests. Can't do the request right now. I have to finish the stream. I'll be doing requests later on tonight. Sorry about that, man. I gotta run. Alrighty. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you again.